from all the others. So if you look at this example, we've got A, B, C, D, E. All the other kind of circles, semicircles, or a quarter of a circle are all in black. And the only one that's the odd one out is A, and it's white, and it's like a crescent moon shape. Okay, so let's have a look at these ones. So which one is unlike the others? So if I look at these, right, I would say, roughly speaking, 1/8 is shaded there, 1/8 is shaded there, about 1/8 is shaded here, 1/8 is shaded here. So if you were to just like, you know, make the pies and just kind of add them up, it comes to roughly about 1/8, etc. And here we've got a quarter. Can you see the difference now? Ebenezer, could you kindly just delete that, please, from the screen? Kindly, thank you. Thank you, and kindly don't do that again, please, all right? Thanks. Okay, so C is going to be the odd one out. C is going to be the odd one out, all right? So let's go for option C here. Thank you. And the next one, let's have a look. So what's going to be the odd one out here? Have a close look. So if you look at all the figures in these questions, A, B, C, D, and E, if you look at the white circle, it's touching the sides. Can you see the white circle touching the side? White circle touching the side. White circle touching the side. White circle touching the side. But here, the white circle is not touching the side. Okay? So in this case, we're going to go for B as our option. Let's have a look at C. Okay, so if you look at the scallops are to the right-hand side of the line. Let me show you what I mean. Can you see these little circles on the right-hand side of the line? Little circles or scallops on the right-hand side of the line, right-hand side of the line, right-hand side of the line. But here, they're actually on the left. So B will be the odd one out. Okay. Let's go on to question number 4. Let's have a look at this. Take out a few seconds to just check this for a few seconds. Well done, Zoya, Sabi, Janet, Hashim, well done. Anea, well done. Ebenezer, well done. Let's go to Hiba for this one. Hi, Hiba.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Very good. Would you like some help with this one, or are you okay?
I'm okay.
Go ahead.
Is it E?
And why is it E?
Because if you look at the other ones, they all cross over each other, but they also make a square whenever they cross over, and E does not.
You mean like this?
Yeah.
Good. Whereas this one, we don't have that white square rollover, do we? Overlapping. Good, Hiba. Well done. Thank you for that. Let's do this one as, let's do the next one. And let's go to Ruby for this one, please.
Hi.
Hi, Ruby. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Lovely. Good, thank you. Just let me know if you need any help with this, okay?
Okay, I think it's C because all of the other letters have a white like line on it, but C doesn't have like a white line. That all like either have lines on it and then.
Yeah, you're right. So what you're saying is that there's this here, white circle there, white circle there, white circle there, but there is no white circle there.
Yeah.
Yeah? So can you see? So A, B, D, and E all have white circles, but C doesn't have a white circle because they're all shaded. I think Zoya got it now, so that's good. Okay, good. So C will be the odd one out in this case. Okay, let's do one more together, Ruby. So with question number 6, all the figures have the black shape on top of the 3 diagonal lines. But which one is going to be the odd one out?
I think it's going to be C because all of the other letters have the a black shape on the top and white shape on the bottom, but it's the other way around for C.
Lovely. Okay, so on top of the 3 diagonal lines, all the shapes are black, but with C is the only shape that's actually plain on top of the diagonal lines. Thank you so much, Ruby. Thank you. Just mute yourself. And let's go on to the next question. Let's go to Mustafa for this one.
Hello?
Hello, Mustafa.
Hi.
Hi there. Let me help you with this one. Would you like some help, or are you okay to go?
A bit of help.
Okay, good. So in all the other figures, all the figures have the line and square in the same orientation if they are rotated. So if you know rotation means kind of like if you move it around,
Yeah.
like clockwise or anti-clockwise. So all the other figures have the line and square in the same orientation if rotated.
Oh, so the answer would be D.
So there's one that doesn't. There's one that doesn't at all.
D?
Okay, if you look at A, let's say for example, let me just show you this. If you move this shape this way, which way is the black square going to be pointing? To the right or left?
Right.
Okay, if you move this to the right, this shape, will it be pointing to the right or left?
Right.
Now this one's already pointing to the right, isn't it?
Also, it'd be turning left.
Hold on one second. Let me just finish, please. Thanks. So if you move this to the right, will the square be pointing to the right or left?
Left.
Are you sure? If you were to turn this entire shape to the right,
Oh, it would be facing downward.
it'll be pointing to the right just like it is now. Exactly the same, because right now it's pointing to the right. But if you were to move this shape to the right, where will it be pointing the square? To the right or the left? Well, in fact, where is it pointing now?
Left.
Left. So this one will be the only one that's pointing to the left.
Oh.
Okay, so we're just looking at this bit here, this bit there, this bit there. And the only reason I'm focusing on this little bit is because it just makes it easier to work out left or right. Okay, so in this case it will be E, which will be our answer. All right, so for this one, this is question number 8, Mustafa. So let me help you with this one as well. So all the figures have the parallel lines near one end. So do you know what parallel lines are?
Yeah.
So lines that are opposite to each other, but they don't meet. So, for example, let me give you an example. So all the parallel lines, yeah.
A line at the top, a line at the bottom, that's parallel.
Yes. But in this case, majority of the figures here, they have the parallel lines near one end, near one end.
Okay.
So shall I show you? Or do you want to work it out?
So all of the lines, most of them are pointing that way, but E is pointing that way.
Yeah, so it's all in one end. So let me show you this. So for example, if you look at this shape, let me get my pen. So look at this shape here. So it's going right across.
Yeah.
So the parallel lines are all in one end. In this case as well, the parallel lines are all in one end. Here, you have the same thing, the parallel lines are in one end. Here, you have the parallel lines in one end as well. But B is slightly different because the parallel lines are not in one end. Again, parallel lines are the lines that do not meet, but they're exactly opposite each other. Okay, so you just have to remember that. The parallel lines are lines that are opposite to each other, but they never ever meet. So everybody please just make sure you write that down as well. If you come across a new concept every time, or a new definition or a new meaning, please do write it down. With question number 9, here all the other figures have the line passing through the longer part of the shape. So here all the other figures have the line passing through the longer part of the shape. So which one will be the odd one out in this case? What do you think? Let's go to Hisham for this one. Hello, Hisham.
Hi.
Hi there, go ahead.
I think it would be D.
Why do you think it would be D?
Because it's the one that is like the least similar to the other ones.
Okay, so in what sense do you mean it's least similar? Okay, so let's have a look at this. So, for example, if you look at A's got squares and it's got 2 lines, but are they right on the edge? The 2 lines.
Yeah.
Look here. These ones are they right on the edge? Not quite, but they're not touching the edge of the square. If you look at this one here, are they on the edge?
No.
What about this one? There's a bit of a gap there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And how about this one here?
There's not much of a gap.
There's not much of a gap, but what about this one? If you look very, very closely, you've got to look very closely with this. Is it touching the edge?
No.
No. Whereas this one does. So your original answer that you said is correct. Does that make sense? Good. Let's have a look at this one then, Hisham. The last question.
It would be A.
And why is it A?
It's A because the circle is orientated with the corner in a different way than the other ones.
Yeah, so here, if you look here, the circle's in the middle, circles in the middle, circles in the middle, circles in the middle, but here the circle's right in the corner. Okay, so A will be correct. Well done. Good. Thank you, Sean. And we have one last one to do, which is sentence completion in English. Let's go on there. We've got about 10 minutes left. Sentence completion part 2. Okay, so now this is also called closing or closing passages as well. Closed passages. So let's get a few, get a bit of feedback from all of you one by one and get some answers from you as well. Let's go to Ania for this one.
Hi.
Hi Ania, just read out the sentence kindly and then give me the answer at the end, please.
That car belongs to something my father, said the proud young man.
Yeah, so that car belongs to my father, said the proud young man. So we'll go to 2. Well done. Thank you very much, Ania. Let's just go to another student. Let's go to Ariane for this one. Ariane.
Hi.
Hi there. Go ahead with this one.
I think it's B.
Okay, and read the whole sentence.
There's very little to do in this town in the evening. It's quite sleepy here.
Yeah, so there's with an apostrophe, the one that we've selected already, that's short for there is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there is very little to do in this town. In the evening, it's quite sleepy here. So thank you for that, Ria. Let's do another one. Let's go to Faija. Hello, Faija. Hi, Faija. Okay, I'll come back to you in a second. Let's go to Zoya for the next one.
Hi.
Hi, Zoya.
Hi. So I think it was.
You wanna, yeah, just read the sentence fully with the answer in, and let's see if it works.
Each of the club members was given a personalized pen upon completing their first month.
Good. So each of the club's members was given a personalized pen upon completing their first sentence. I will go with that as well. So well done. Thank you. And let's go on to the next one now. Okay, let's go to Iman for this one.
Tina's pile of buttons was something small. I think it was D.
Okay, so Tina's pile of buttons was comparatively small. Makes good sense. Comparatively means that in comparison. So well done. Thank you very much, Iman. Let's have a look at another one. And let's go to Anam for this one.
Hi.
Hi, Anam.
I think it's A. Based on her performance last year, the snowboarder was considered the favorite.
So based on her performance last year, the snowboarder was considered the favorite. I think that works, Anam. Thank you so much. Well done. Okay, that's good. So let's go to Hamza for the next one.
Hello.
Hi, Hamza. Go ahead.
It's A.
It's A.
Yes.
So it's good that you're here, said my mother happily.
I mean E.
Okay, you're changing it again? All right, let's go for E then. So it's good that you're here, said my mother happily. So this particular you're that you've chosen, Hamza, that stands for you are. Okay, so that will be a very good fit because it's good that you're here, said my mother happily. So the correct you're is the one that we've chosen, which is E. Let's go with that. Thank you, Hamza.
Welcome.
Let's go on to the next one now as well. Let's go to Zarina. Hi, Zarina.
Hi.
Hi there. Go ahead.
The sentence is given something you have no relevant experience. I can't possibly offer you a job. And I think that it will be C, that given that you have no relevant experience, I can't possibly offer you a job.
Sounds good to me, Zarina. Do this one as well.
The sentence is Kim jumped something the pile of leaves on the ground and landed on the soft grass. I think it's C. Kim jumped over the pile of leaves on the ground and landed on the soft grass.
Well done, Zarina. Thank you so much. And let's go to somebody else as well to contribute. Let's go to Ebenezer.
Hello?
Right, Ebenezer, go ahead.
Yeah. Even though it is dark, I could still something the time shown on the clock. I think it will be B, C.
Okay, so
Even though it was dark, I could still see the time shown on the clock.
well done. Thank you very much, Ebenezer. Let's go to someone else as well. Let's go to Hiba. This one.
I think
Just read the sentence.
the teacher clearly disapproved something the unruly student's behaviour. Is it B?
So let's check this out. If it's, did you say B for ball?
Yeah.
Okay, so the teacher clearly disapproved with the unruly student's behavior. Not quite. Try one more time, Eva.
Oh, is it D?
So the teacher clearly disapproved of the unruly student's behavior. That's correct. Well done, Eva. Thank you so much. I've got 2 more questions left, so let's get someone else in. Let's get Ruby.
Hi.
Hi, Ruby. Have a go at this one.
The beautiful dog took another month to recover from her injuries.
So the beautiful dog took a number of months to recover from her injuries. I would say that that's correct, Ruby. Thank you so much. And let's do one last one and go to Hamera for this one.
I think so the sentence is they didn't blank to be reminded of how important the event was. I think it's going to be E. They didn't need to be reminded of how important the event was.
Well done, Hamera. Thank you so much for that. And that's pretty much it for today's lesson. Thank you. Before you all go, I've got a couple of announcements to make. Just to let you know that tomorrow at 11 o'clock, we just have a session just on positive mindset and bringing positivity to students as well. Just let you know, just let your parents know, by the way, just remind them. I'll send them another email later on tonight with the link of the live class as well, okay? And this is just tomorrow at 11 o'clock. You just need a pad and a pen. You don't need to do any homework. There's no background preparation to do at all. You just come and you just listen, all right? And also the second thing was that please make sure that you're jotting down notes, all right? So for example, the first lesson that we did on measurements, there are lots of formulas there. Please write it down on a pad and pen and revise these and learn them and come back to them and get your parents or your siblings to actually practice these formulas with you. It's very important that you memorize these formulas as well. All right. So that's it for today. Well done, everybody. Everybody contributed a number of times. I know in the last one, so many of you wanted to come in. I'm sorry if I didn't come around to you, but I did cover everybody today as well. Okay. So lovely. Well done. Enjoy. So be careful because there may be some bad weather coming up tomorrow as well, or later on tonight. And I will talk to you tomorrow, 11 o'clock. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.